Hey Aquarius, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here to do your reading today for Aquarius, the water bear. Hey. So we're going to do Aquarius. As promised, I told you I would do some readings today. So here I am. And thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it. Dealing with my fickle ass. I'm surprised y'all are showing up. Because I've been very fickle on and off on YouTube, what I noticed. All right, so let's get to it. What is going on with Aquarius, the zodiac sign of Aquarius and their love lives right now? Right now and future predictions as well. So give me current energy and future. What is give me a pretty much like close to a personal reading for Aquarius. Like make it where it's almost a personal reading for them. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius and love? Okay, I got right there. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Something told me to stop right there. So who are you ignoring, Aquarius? Is it somebody that you're ignoring or you're kind of giving the cold shoulder to? Like, are you starting to focus more on you and you're trying to ignore a particular connection or a particular person? All right, because it's this is your energy coming into the month of June. All right, the Two of Swords coming towards you, the Five of Wands. So there's somebody that still has a bit of fight left in them, like to fight for the situation, but I feel like you're trying to ignore them or you're trying to sweep them under the rug. I feel like it's an earth sign, air sign, fire, pretty much every sign here. It says right now all you're focused on is your business, your career, your job. Are you just focused on you? All right. You also could be dealing with someone who's very self-focused as well, but I'm getting that could be you. It's all happening due to the Seven of Swords. There's somebody you're avoiding or ignoring. They also could possibly be avoiding or ignoring you. But I'm getting that you're trying to ignore something like, all right, is what it's telling me, because in the past, so you turn your back on someone in the past, like you turn your back, you may have, like they may have been avoiding you, you may have been avoiding them. I feel like you turn your back, or somebody turned their back is what it's telling me. I just feel like most likely the Queen of Pentacles upright. So as far as money is concerned, I'm seeing that improve or like get to a stable point. All right, is what it's telling me. But I mean, it's an Earth sign as well, or an Aries. I feel like someone was being okay. That's what I'm getting. How you see yourself, the Page of Wands upright. So it's somebody that I feel like you're ignoring them, or you're trying to ignore the situation. Aquarius is talking about ignoring in this one for whatever reason. I'm also getting that there's an energy of avoidance here. You two may be avoiding one another. Like there's an energy of just like avoiding. But I think on some level you still want to communicate with them. So you may be trying to ignore the situation momentarily, but it's like it's almost as if you still want to communicate with them, or you still want to like reach out or communicate. Yeah, whoever this person is, they're conflicted as hell about you. Water sign, fire sign, some of you earth sign. They're looking back at this. They're disappointed on how things went or how things are going, whichever way it may be. And there's a bit of fight left in them still. All right. And your emotions, the Eight of Pentacles. Like some of you are just focused on your work, your career, your business, whatever it is that you do. Like you're very focused on that, like making money, or just like, most likely outcome, the King of Wands reversed. All right, so that's interesting. So why the Two of Swords for Aquarius? Why the Two of Swords for Aquarius? The Strength card. Yeah, Aquarius, who are you holding back from, or who you were? There's somebody that you're ignoring. Somebody's a Leo. You're ignoring someone and holding yourself back. Like I feel like you have, like I feel like you want to communicate with them, but you're holding yourself back from acting toward them, making action toward them. You're holding yourself back. You're trying to ignore the situation. Some of you are avoiding this person, and it's very possible they may be avoiding you as well. But I get more so they're stuck on. They're really in disappointment in how things went. All right, is what it's telling me. And you turn your back in the past. Now, for some of you, with that Seven of Swords being why it's all happening, and the Three of Wands in the reverse in the past, there could have been some deception surrounding a love triangle situation in the past. All right. And for some of you, if it's not a love triangle situation, I'm just getting that there was either someone started avoiding you or turned their back on you, or you turned your back on someone and avoided them. All right, or you're avoiding them. As far as your money, like that increasing or like basically improving, whichever one it may be. Why the Page of Wands here for, please? Who are you holding back from? There's somebody you're ignoring, but I don't feel like they're ignoring you. I feel like they're trying to move forward. You're trying to hold, and I feel like you're holding yourself back. You're not really doing a whole lot. It's anything, you're trying to, you're either ignoring them or you're trying to ignore the situation. All right. All right is what it's telling me. Y'all hear me and see me? 1 second. Is it working? Is it working? Yeah, it's working, I think. Yeah, it's working, I think. Oh, it's working. Okay. Why do people do that? Damn it. Okay, so there's somebody that you're holding back from, Aquarius, or trying to ignore them. I think the situation went stale or cold in the past. Like you either let somebody go or they let you. And I feel like I'm just gonna just put the story out there. You're holding yourself back. You're not, I think on some level you kind of want to, I kind of feel like you still want to communicate with them or reach out, but you're holding yourself back. All right, we get it. You're holding yourself back. We get it. Why is a 5 of Wands upright? Well, thank you, Live as Big as Dream. Yeah, so right now they're not taking much action either. Right now they're just kind of laying low or just like not doing much. But there's whoever this person is, you're not on the best of terms with, that either you're ignoring or you're trying to ignore, I guess you could say. I think they're still disappointed in you. I think they're still missing you or disappointed or just like very disappointed on how things went or how things are going between you two. And I don't think you're getting much. I don't think you two are on the best communication terms. For some of you, I'm not seeing much at all. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? The Knight of Cups. There will be an offer come in eventually. Like I see an offer of love come in. But I don't get that the situation would last long though. I kind of feel like what's the King of Wands reversed here for? Woo! Okay, Aquarius, let me just put this out here. All right. I do see you two possibly. I also see new things coming in for you as well. But I'm also seeing communication between you two eventually, or some type of offer of emotion come in. But it's saying it would end most likely again. Unfortunately, is what I'm getting. It would end most likely again because of the King of Wands reverse and the Ten of Swords is in the outcome. So I don't think much has changed. I feel like once a player, always a player, playboy, playgirl type. Once they're like that, they're always like that. So whether this is you that did this to them or they did this to you, that's what I'm getting. So be aware of that. Some of you are really being secretive right now, kind of held back. But I think there's somebody that you're wanting to communicate with or pursue. But I just don't feel like, and right now, but it's like at the same time, you want to ignore it. You're holding yourself back. You're wanting to just ignore the situation. All right. But I see like a breakthrough in communication or offer of emotion coming in, but it says that it would end again going into the next couple of months. So be aware that it would end again because I think somebody hasn't changed or they're still a player. All right. That hasn't changed, whether that's you or them. You do have new stuff that will present itself as well. All right. Okay. So if it didn't make any sense, I apologize. That's what the cards wanted to get out for Aquarius. So okay, here you go. All right. Who's coming toward Aquarius? Who is this person coming toward Aquarius? First card is how they're coming toward them. Second card is their intentions and or emotions and the outcome. Two. The Six of Swords reverse. So they haven't, I'm telling you, there's a person that's still clinging to you. This is the card of I can't move on. So this person wants to come back to you. They want to stick with you. Like, you know, that's what I'm getting. I feel like a lot of their life is out of control. This person you dealt with, Aquarius, like not much is moving forward in their life. I feel like there's emotional distance or physical distance between you two. There's not a whole lot going on in their life. They're kind of like feeling stuck in life in general. But they're still they're either wanting to come back to you or they're wanting to return to you. Six of Swords reversed. The outcome's a Two of Cups between you two. So you two would connect again, as I said. All right, as I said, but yeah, they're very detached. You'd have a hard time getting emotion because I feel like right now they're acting detached. So they're kind of like they're hard to read right now. They're hard to, I mean, I just kind of get that they're just like remaining detached, but deep down inside they can't move on, or they're clinging to you. I do feel like somebody was I do feel like somebody was a playboy playgirl type. I had to put that out there. Somebody was really playing somebody or vice versa. I see that you two are still connected still. I see that you two are still emotionally connected to one another, whether you're with them or not. I just feel like in the end, either you're going to, if there's any type of linking up or coming back together, I feel like it will go to shit again. All right. I feel like they may get to a point where they start ignoring you again or vice versa. It'll just go stale again. I don't like that. All right. That's what it's telling me. What about single Aquariuses for the rest of June, please? Single Aquariuses. And I was also getting this is a little side storyline. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but somebody may have more than one decision in partners, all right? Somebody's just indecisive or not choosing between 2 or 3 people, but that's just for one. That's not for everybody. I just wanted to throw that in as an extra, all right? That's not the cards. That's just like me getting that, filling off the last spread I just did. Oh, God, I'm so tired, y'all. I've been at Cedar Point all day long. All right, here we go. Sorry if I'm not as enthusiastic as you are used to me being. All right, single Aquariuses for the rest of June. Give me 3 cards for single Aquariuses for the rest of June. Thank you, GG Libra. The Page of Swords. Some of you need to learn to communicate better. I do see a relationship coming up for you. Mark my words, Aquarius, it keeps coming towards you, the Ace of Wands reverse. That's the card of something starting fast and ending fast. Be careful with any past connections, any people I'm telling you, the second it starts, it would end just as fast as it starts. All right, so this could be to the cross watcher. You keep getting the same theme that if something were to start, it would end just as fast as it starts, all right? I'm seeing some of you want to communicate with somebody or there's somebody wanting to communicate with you too. Like I feel like some of you are going to end up in a relationship eventually. Like it's coming up for you strong. I just don't feel like it. Okay, 7 of Wands reverse. Like here's what I'm getting. There's somebody wanting to communicate with you. You're wanting to communicate with them. Like I feel like there's possibility for communication is what I keep getting. But I just also get that if you were to try this again or try to start this again, the second it starts, the second you turn around, it's already over. All right, it'll be over just as fast as it starts. I guarantee you. And some of you have been watching this person. They also may have been watching you or keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs. You also could have been doing that towards them as well. But I think you want to communicate with them. I think they want to communicate with you. All right, I feel like there will be communication, but I just don't feel like it would last. I just don't feel like you two are going to last or wouldn't last long. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. So, okay, so let's do individual signs. All the way from Aries. I forgot to do this for Capricorn. Shit, because I got cut off. Sorry, Capricorn, I didn't do your individual signs. I got cut off. YouTube cut me off. So it threw me off my game. All right. All right. Individual signs, always from Aries to Pisces, please. Two. Thank you, Deborah, for the feedback. I ain't seen you in a while, Deborah. I think I remember you from a while back. I think I remember you. Oh, I'm not down. I'm just tired. I've been out all day. So we're dealing with an Aries right now. I think the situation's coming to a close. Like I feel like they're not opening up, or they're just being very closed off. All right, and somewhat paranoid, or just like very closed off, and kind of the situation will come to a close, or there will be closure. All right, we're dealing with a Taurus. I think they're holding back for the time being, but I do see them rushing your way. They may be acting very withdrawn or whatnot. I think they've been thinking about you and they're coming toward you like very fast. All right, they're going to be coming towards you. There's passion there they have for you. Some of you got manipulated by a Gemini, or you manipulated a Gemini, or who gives a shit, right? Let's see. So if you deal with a Cancer, they are still watching you or keeping an eye on you. They're not communicating with you, but I think they are very curious about what the hell you're up to, this Cancer. Like they're being very held back or somewhat immature with their communication, but I think on some level they're still interested in you or like checking in on you or like spying or whatnot, all right, is what it's telling me, but not much is going fast between you two though. You're dealing with a Leo. I think there was an ending or would be an ending, but they're slowly but surely healing. But I think on some level they keep faith that things could work between you two. So for some of you, there's a Leo coming around very slowly. I feel like there was some type of destruction that could be predictive, hopefully not. But I feel like they still keep faith that this could go somewhere. And I feel like slowly but surely they'll come back around to you, or there will be some type of slow movement between you two, all right, between you and the Leo. You're dealing with a Virgo. There may be distance between you two, whether on the emotional front or the physical front. But I feel like they're very conflicted. They're trying to move forward in their life, but I think a part of them still has a tie to you. All right. You're dealing with a Libra. There will be a separation between you two, or there's going to be a severance, or just like a severing of ties between you two. That Hierophant there, that could represent a marriage or divorce. Doesn't have to be. I'm just putting that out there for the ones that are. I see you two severing ties or going separate ways. For some of you, there was 3 people in the equation of that 3 of Swords, all right? We're dealing with a Scorpio. There was some type of disconnect between you two. But I think what I keep getting is that they still want to work on this. Some of you, they're really focused on their work, their business, their job, their career. You two are like not as connected as you used to be, or there was a disconnect. But I think on some level, they still want to try to heal this or try to work on this between you and this Scorpio, all right? You're dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like there's a lack of you and the Sagittarius like working together or reuniting, whatever the case may be. And right now they're just like being very focused on themselves, like really all about them right now. There may have been 3 people in the equation that 3 of Cups reversed. There doesn't have to be. I'm just throwing out scenarios for the ones that have a lot of viewers, all right? There was a lack of you two working together or a lack of a reunion between you two as well, all right? Sagittarius, Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you two would eventually clear the air with one another or come out of conflict. It's just taking forever. So eventually you two would clear the air or come out of conflict, but it's just taking forever. It eventually will happen. Some of you, it's an apology or whoever, like, I don't know if it's an apology from your side or theirs, but eventually a reconciliation or working out, all right? Ooh, there's an Aquarius that's still clinging to you. If you're doing another Aquarius, you two are clinging to one another, or still there's a clingy energy there. And they feel like it's a burden, but they still can't walk away, what it's telling me. All right. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, right now they're very self-focused, very all about themselves right now. All right. This Pisces is, they feel like things fell between you two. They could be putting more money focus on their job. They feel very unsuccessful in life in general. And I feel like, honestly, they feel like things fell between you two. And there's a lack of communication there. All right. Some of you, there's a Pisces that feels lied to, or you feel lied to from a Pisces. All right. I put that out there. All right, here we go. All right. With that being said, y'all, I may just put these up as bonuses. I don't feel like I was at the best energy level. I just don't. I tried my best with the energy level I had. I just hope to God I'm not getting sick. But it could just be that I was out all day. I hope it's not. I was around a bunch of people today. Cedar Point was very packed. So it wouldn't be too much of a far stretch if I caught something. So, all right. With that being said, y'all have a good one. And thank you so much for watching. All right. And as I said, I'll apologize for my low energy. Me either, Leon, LCA, me either. I don't want to get sick either. Bye, Queen of the Zodiac. Bye, Lavinia. Bye, Elizabeth. Bye, everybody.